In the men's 100-meter backstroke, we'll see defending world champion and world record holder Thomas Chacon. We'll also see the world record holder in the 50 backstroke, Hunter Armstrong from the United States. The 22-year-old from Dover, Ohio, trains at Cal Aquatics. World bronze medalist in the 100 back as well a year ago. Just made it out of prelims by 1/100th of a second to sneak into the semifinals. And then he just barely grabbed the last spot for the final, hoping to find a little more speed to get back to the podium again. Not the only American in this final. Ryan Murphy on the scene as well. His training partner at Cal Aquatics. Murphy, 28-year-old, swept the 100 and 200 backstroke Olympic golds in Rio in 2016. And a podium threat every time out in the big backstroke races. Xu Jiayu of China, back-to-back world golds in this event for him in 2017 and 2019. Olympic silver in Rio and then finished 5th in Tokyo. And there's the 22-year-old from Italy that stunned a lot of folks with his run to gold, setting the world record in this race last summer, Thomas Chacon. And already won a world crown here at these World Championships, taking gold in the 50 fly. There's the 8 Rowdy, including the 2 Americans.
Yeah, he is one cool customer, isn't he? When he walks out, Chacon, he is ready to go, and he looks really, really good in the semis. 52.1. That was the fastest time in the world this year. Definitely the guy on paper to beat. If Armstrong goes his best time, though, and he's capable of doing that, he goes 51.9, he'll be up on the medal stand. And then, of course, there's Murphy. Ryan Murphy, one of the greatest backstrokers in history. Looked so easy in the semis. Think about those splits, 26 flat, 26.5.
Take your marks.
Another great start, as usual, for Murph. 0.50 again. He is able to really, really get off those blocks. So crisp and clean. Xu Jiayu right there in lane number 4, that yellow cap, swimming well.
Zavry Masuk of Poland, world bronze last summer at age 17 in the 50 back. In the mix up there in lane number 1 at the halfway point.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to last another 50. Murph right there in lane 3 to the left of that left yellow lane line. It's hanging in there. It's going to come down to the touch.
And it will be Murphy to take gold.
Murphy
Gets revenge on Chacon. Hunter Armstrong in there for bronze as the United States gets a pair of medals. Ryan Murphy has his 2nd individual world championship at a backstroke after taking the 200 back last summer. It's the 100 back in Fukuoka.
My man! How about that? Murph coming through for Team USA again, and there's a little shock on Chacon's face. He went slower than he did in the preliminaries, and how about Hunter Armstrong? You said it, Jason. Inching up from 16th by 100, squeezing into the final, and then squeezing onto the medal stand. That guy just surprised you all the way through, but this was about the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Murphy. Look at this start. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? He is just so beautiful to watch. That initial start at initial 15 meters. I was talking to his brother Patrick just a little while ago, and he said, you know, if he's 25.5, he'll have a chance. He's 25.53. Patrick, I think you know your brother a little bit, buddy. Nice job on that call right there. And he was 25.53. He was actually 4th, though, at the 50. There were 3 other guys that were faster than him. And Hunter Armstrong's 5th. How about this second half? Right there in the middle, those 3 guys. Murph right there to the left of that yellow lane line and to the touch. 5/100ths of a second ahead of the world record holder. Murph is back, and he's going to be the huge favorite in the 200.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, USA is off to a...
Well, he's got a pair of backstroke Olympic golds to his credit. Now a pair of backstroke world titles. 200 last year, 100 this year. Hunter Armstrong with world bronze on the 100 back for a 2nd straight year. The United States looking strong as usual in backstroke.
Ryan, you have never won gold in this event at Worlds. Today, that changed. Describe what went into this race to be able to get this result.
Yeah, I mean, any day you're just trying to maximize what you have. So, you know, I think earlier throughout the heats and the semis, I felt like the back end was feeling good. So tonight I was trying to lean into that.
And Hunter, for you, Rowdy always says you just want a lane. You fought for a lane in the semis, you fought for a lane in the finals. What was the difference between earlier in the week and the performance you were able to do today with that bronze?
I sort of just had to embrace that whatever happens, happens. You know, I barely made it through the prelims, barely made it through the semis. I was supposed to have a lane, and I kept faith, prayed on it, and I was able to get it done for the U.S.
Ryan, you said that your training right now is the best training that you've ever done in your career. Why?
I don't know. You know, I think every year you're trying to just build upon what you've done in the past. So, you know, it's really like a menu. You take the things you like and you keep on doing that. The things you don't like, you send it back. So, yeah, this year was a good year of training. That was the goal. And, you know, it's just awesome to come out here and race. Like going against a world record holder, being able to get a lick in, come out on top, that's really cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.